Hello. This is Crystal here, and I'm going to do your reading soon for December. I'm going to do them in order. I'm going to start with Sagittarius because the beginning of September is still Sagittarius time, and then I'm going to go on, and the last one will be, of course, if I'm correct, it will be Scorpio, yes. So Scorpio, you will have to wait a little bit and have a little bit of patience. I know you can do that, although it's hard, but you can. Now, I have promised that I would be doing a reading for money, and I did promise that in the beginning of November, but just life happened. Couldn't get around to it, was way too busy, had way too many things. Also, I was really tired at a certain point. Have a lot of old dogs, which had to go to the vet and things like that. So everything was messed up. My whole planning out of the window. Now I'm going to add that specific thing to my sneak peek for 2022. I think that will be helpful. So I'm going to do now the December reading, and then I'll be doing the reading for the sneak peek into 2021 randomly. I am still contemplating whether I'm going to do it in parts, so that means small parts like small subjects, or I'm going to do one big reading per sign. I don't know yet. I'll see how that goes. But let's start with the December reading. Now, before we go into the reading, and so that I don't have to do this at the end, there's a competition open. It's open until the 31st of December. You can win a tarot reading with me. All you have to do is put Angel 2022 in the comments. You have to like the video. You have to be a subscriber, of course. You can do that on any social media. So you can find me on Instagram. You can find me on TikTok. You can find me on Facebook. You can find me on Twitter. And of course here on YouTube. And you can do it in all the videos that I am posting. I don't care. You can do it on all the signs. You can do it on the daily shorts videos, the daily card videos. Don't care about that. Just in Angel 2022, and you'll be entering the contest. Now, I will be closing the contest on December the 31st, yes, but I will only announce the winner sort of around the 10th of January, I'm saying, because I don't know. I want to have a break around that time. So the announcement will be later, but there will be an announcement. So if you subscribe, if you click that alarm bell, you will know when the videos come out. You will see when your sign is up. You will see when the daily card is up. That's always around 10 a.m. my time. My time is London, Lisbon time. I will live in Portugal, as many of you know. So yes, I am the same time as the UK. And what else did I need to say? Let me think. So subscribe, hit that alarm bell. You know when videos come out, and you will also know when the announcement is up, who is the winner of a free tarot reading. Just Angel 2022 in the comments. That's all you have to do anywhere on my social media. Okay, enough babbling from me, enough with this, and let's get this thing started. Okay, Virgo, this is your reading. So these are your cards for December 2021. I'm going to I'm going to turn around this one first. Four of Wands. This is your energy. Four of Wands, Virgo, is a solid energy. Look, four pillars, four wands around a fireplace. There is happiness, there is stability, there is security. And I feel there is that for you. I feel that you feel at this moment in December, you will feel sort of very sure of yourself. You will feel very secure. Also in the resources you have, but I don't see a lot here. I don't see pentacles here. I see one sword, I see three major, and I see two cups. So it has to do, emotions are important here for you. But there is this solidity to you. There is like you have created a certain foundation. And I feel it is an emotional foundation that you have created for yourself. And I feel this is based on this tower. Now you're going to say, what on this tower? This tower, normally it creates chaos, it creates destruction, it creates upheaval. Yes, it does. But I feel that security, that feeling of stability and being okay is going to be there. And I feel maybe you're going to only feel this end of December, but it's already there. Maybe you're not conscious of it because of this tower, because this tower really, it may have put things upside down. It may have delayed things. It may have sort of made you think, what the hell is happening here? And I feel this is something that has happened maybe already August, September, October, November, that period, something that quite that had an impact on you. So maybe there was an upheaval in the relationship. Maybe there was an upheaval in your business. Maybe there was an upheaval in your job. Maybe there was an upheaval with your children or with your parents or with your friends. Something really was not right, and it brought a lot of chaos. And with chaos comes uncertainty. With chaos comes things changing. But I feel when this happens, when there's upheaval and we are obliged to change our way of being, to change our way of seeing things, the way of doing things. When that tower comes in, we are sort of obliged to change ourselves and to change the way we do certain things, the way we think. We have no way around it. And I think that is what happened. But now you're feeling much more that solidity that you have, sort of the process. I feel this is an end of the month energy, then it's really going to come through, very much so. But I feel without you knowing it, with you being unaware of it, you already are secure and stable and safe and more solid, with more self-worth, with more self-esteem. But it may be so that some Virgos will already feel that really well in December, beginning December, and some Virgos will still not know that in a very conscious way until the end of December. But I can tell you that there is rebirthing going on during the month of December. The Judgment card, you see here that new you is coming out after the upheaval, after the chaos, after something was really completely off and you had to change. You did the change. You changed. You have the Wheel and Judgment together. So there you are changing. Or you have changed. That depends on which Virgo I'm talking to, because some Virgos will be further along in this process than others, yeah? But I feel, yes, there is going to be inner change. You're going to, and it has to be because of the Tower. Tower makes room for change. It's not always pleasant, although sometimes some towers can be pleasant. Like, for example, I'm just thinking about winning the lottery or maybe having a baby. Having a baby can be really impactful and chaotic, and also bring up a complete change in the family unit, in the way you do things, because you have to adapt to your baby, for example. And that is change. But the change here is for the better, because the Tower usually, when it comes and it brings the upheaval, there is a reason for it. It is because the old ways have to go. And that is happening. And yes, you're going to change for the better and get even more aware of this self-worth, this new self-worth that you have, or renewed self-worth, maybe. Now, there will be some choices that you have to make with the Tower here. There will be some things that you really don't see how you have to handle it, because look, she's blindfolded, Two of Swords, the two thoughts, pulling in different directions. And yes, you will have that because of the Tower, that you are being pulled in maybe not two, maybe three, four, five, several directions. And you really don't see, how am I going to solve this Tower? How am I going to do this? How am I going to make the change that I am needing to make, because I don't see it. But don't worry, because I then see here a 10 of Cups and an Ace of Cups. 10 of Cups is usually like a 10 is usually ending of the cycle, but I feel here for you, together with this Ace of Cups, and I'm going to read them together, I feel there is, first of all, healing possible from this Tower. So healing, I mean, yes, you're getting that connection back to yourself, of self-worth, of self-esteem, of more value in yourself. And you're becoming like a better version like Virgo 2.0 or 2.1. Who knows, how many changes you've already done. And you do the changes for the better, and the wheel keeps on turning, but there is a healing element to it. There is a renewed energy, a freshness in the way you see yourself, in the way you present yourself to the world. Aces are new beginnings, and this is here in this ace. Now with the 10 of Cups, for me, it's like you're slowly seeing things coming together again when you do this work, when you are coming out of that tower moment, and you have to make some changes, you have to make some decisions, which probably you don't know what your end results will be. But if you do that, and if you can make mistakes, of course that will happen, but it's not a problem, because you're almost asked to make mistakes so that this can be more solid. So in your mistakes, you can create more security, stability, and self-worth for yourself. But I feel that with this Ace of Cups and this 10 of Cups, things are slowly starting to come together again in a good way. So that, you're sort of, again, the 4 of Wands and the 10 of Cups, things coming together, so your basis, your foundation is more solid. And I feel these are the elements that sort of start to flow again. Look at the flow of the rainbow around these people. So things are working out. You maybe feel like you're pulled in 7 different directions, but even though you don't know the result of your decisions and your choices you're making right here because of this tower moment, I feel in the end it's going to be a change for the better. It's going to make you a much more solid person, and things are going to work out. So let's see what the extra cards say. But before I go to the extra cards, okay, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to put timestamps in. So for the extra cards, for the oracle cards, the messages at the end, so you can navigate in the video very easily. If you should want to go back to it, you can also do that, yeah. So it's easy for you to find certain things or certain parts. Also, this is a general reading for Virgo. Now, not all Virgos will resonate, or maybe they resonate with some parts and not with others. Please leave behind the parts you don't resonate with you and don't really heed them a lot of attention, but take along what really works for you. Also, if it doesn't resonate, go and have a look at the video of your moon sign or your rising sign. Again, general readings are very difficult to do because they are general by definition, and not everybody's life experience is the same. So there may be Virgos that are not experiencing this tower moment, but they could maybe experience it later, or they have experienced it maybe earlier in the year, and maybe they can find some solace in this reading as well. I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you do, if you don't, what have you, yeah? So let's see what are the extra cards. As always, not as always, I have put a timestamp in where I start to draw, or I will do that. I haven't done that yet, no, can't. But I have done that for the other videos, yes. So I will do that for this video as well. Okay, let's see. Page of Wands. This is also a fresh energy. Page of Wands is like renewed energy. You're coming out here again. Once you start to become more solid again. You're starting. This is a sort of also a beginner's card, like a little bit. It has the energy of an ace as well, a new way of being, new stance. And I feel this is the beginning of your solidity, your foundation coming back after the tower moment. It's you regrouping. And then, okay, so I had an electricity cut, so I have to, I don't know where, so it's maybe darker here, I don't know. I also don't have my viewfinder anymore, so I hope the cards are okay. I had to go and see, it's not here, it's a general. And there's a very dark clouds coming, a dark sky on the west, and I think it's because of that. So we're getting thunder and storms. And okay, let's see. Anyway, I will know when the energy comes back on because of the lights, but I'm going to continue. So here, when I said You're coming out, you're starting to build your solid new self-worth as well. And that is really something that you have to do and take care of. And I think it's very important that you do that, because it's going to make you so much more feeling better about yourself, and it's going to help that change and things coming together. So you have to take care of several elements of yourself that have been sort of been in upheaval and completely altered and changed and been upset through that tower incident or moment in your life. But you can do that. You can diligently work. Okay, so there is the electricity again. Okay, that's one thing. Anyway, yeah, the tower, there's a hair here. It's not going well today. The 10 of Wands. It feels like, with the tower moment, it feels like you're taking on the world, like everything is heavy. There's many things coming at you. That's like what I said here with the Two of Swords. You feel like you're being pushed in or pulled in several directions, and you really don't know what you have to do just yet to solve everything, or what is the best choice to make or the best direction to take, because everything is coming at you at once. And that's my printer restarting, so I am probably my internet's going to restart as well. Everything's going to restart. I'm sorry for these noises. I'll just hold on a moment. Okay, so many things coming to you at once from all directions, and that's hard. You can feel overwhelmed. There's a lot of overwhelm here. And yeah, that's why you have to deal with everything that comes your way separately. Take it one day at a time, I would say, so that you can rebuild yourself in a more solid way, and that will take some time. So for some Virgos, you're already doing that. For some Virgos, this is only getting started, so that means that this process will last a little bit longer for those that it's just starting for. And that's just a way of life, yeah? I'm going to pull more cards. So sometimes the cards fall because I have arthritis here and here. And sometimes shuffling is hard and painful. Sometimes they jump and it doesn't feel right when they jump like that, because they know it's because of my hands. So then I don't take them. Sometimes they do jump in a way that I say, okay, I need to take this one, so it depends. Okay, so we have a 10 and a 9 of Wands, yeah, together. So again, things are hard, but this 9 of Wands tells me that you survived them. That you look, this guy is like the wounded warrior. He's looking back upon all things he has overcome. So yes, you can deal with everything that comes on your path because of the tower. You can do that. Don't be too overwhelmed, because there will be overwhelm. It will feel like the world is against you, or everything is coming to you at the same time. But you just deal with it, and you can, because you'll survive this tower. Or you have survived. For some Virgos, it's already done. Yeah, it's already done. You have survived this tower, and that overwhelm, that feeling of overwhelm, can be still there, and that needs to be worked on as well here with this 8 of Pentacles. In a way, everything will come together in a good way again. So don't worry about this overwhelm. I wouldn't be too worried about that. It's just a way of a tower, yeah? Of a tower moment. Okay, I love that one. 9 of Pentacles. So yes, that change for the better. There's always rewards as well. There's, like new growth. The solidity is growing. You have a new vision. You come out better from it, but better with more skills, with more, I feel here, with more wisdom, with more insight in how the world works, in how your life works, into yourself. And that in itself is a reward. It's a garden. It's a garden you can tend to as well. You can then tend to yourself and get wiser about yourself. I mean, doing some introspection and getting a new perspective on life, sometimes it's really a deep transformation, and it's very good. Change for the better here with the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, Knight of Swords. I pulled it there. I'm going to leave it there. I need to pull one more there. And let's go first that. The Two of Wands. Yeah, with that new perspective, you tending and all your changes, your new insights, your new wisdom, you also see the world with a different perspective. But also, I feel that you have like a new outlook on the world with new plans. That solidity is making you so assured of it, so self-assured, so sure of who you are now and what you want, so that you can start planning and go after that. After those things. So we have a Two of Swords here where you don't know which direction to go. And this is progress, because this Two of Wands, there is now a sense of direction again. There's a sense of, okay, I'm heading that way and that's where I want to go. That's what I want for myself. And that is because of these new insights that you have, that new wisdom that you have gained. You're also, with the Knight of Swords, I feel sometimes you feel the need that you have to defend this solidity, this knowing what you want, this knowing how to go after it, because sometimes people will not understand it because they don't know that you have experienced this Tower moment, this moment of chaos, upheaval, and really hard things in your life, and they don't see it. They think that probably you may be too aggressive to them, or that you're too self-opinionated or something like that, but that's not the case. So sometimes just don't worry about it and just, see through those people, because they're just afraid of your change. And that happens a lot when people change when people do really inner work and they change. Other people often don't like it, and then they either withdraw or they attack. And when they attack, you have to stand you have to make a stand, and you have to just stand behind your own opinions and your own beliefs and your own values and protect them, because they are valid. And yeah, see, opposition, Five of Wands. That's why I say sometimes you will find that opposition. That's opposition of other people that don't like the change you have done. And that, yeah. And there is some backlash there, but you can deal with that. And then there will also be people that you will say, listen, if you don't like that, then just leave. And that's okay. That happens. Ace of Swords. That Tower moment brings also an insight. It's also a breakthrough moment. That Tower moment, when everything is upside down, it also makes you see what is really wrong in your world or in your life, that you no longer need to take care of, or you don't even want to have in your life anymore, or you don't want to bother with anymore. And that is something that you need to cut out. And there's a lot of aha moments to be had in that Tower. And it can feel scary. That's why we also are afraid of towers, because we don't like change. But yeah, so we have a Two of Wands and a Three of Wands. Here you're seeing yourself in a different direction. You know what you want. And here you really go after it. And you see that when you go after it, things are coming into your world, the ships arriving, things will change. It's a bit like that Ten of Cups, things coming together in a new way. They start flowing again. Your life starts flowing again. And certain elements of your life are coming in, new elements, but also existing elements come in a new way. And that is, again, from all the change. So really good cards. It's not going to be easy. I'm not saying that it's easy cards. I'm not saying that, but it's not like they're the end of the world. I think you're going to be really, because of this card, yeah, this basis, your basis is good, your foundation is good, and when that is good, you can You can survive every tower, but I feel that maybe you don't know that. And that's what you're discovering about yourself, that you do have that basis. More choices and more ships here. Two of Pentacles. So I'm just going to pull the other card. Oh, and the Seven of Pentacles. So I really like that because that's, you know, tending to your new garden. It has to do with that Nine of Pentacles, where you have new regained wisdom and you're tending to that wisdom. You're also standing behind, you know, leave those people behind, you know, just let them argue with you, but don't change again because of them, because your garden and your values are important. Your renewed or your gained insights and your gained wisdom is very important, because it is part of that solid foundation. Yeah, it is going to create an even more solid foundation for you. And again, there will be some choices you need to make when you're doing that, when you're in the midst of you know, gaining your self-worth, rebuilding your foundation, or becoming aware of your foundation or your self-worth and your new way of seeing things, your new values. Sometimes there are things you will have to consider. Some things you will have to are not as easy, or not as straightforward, are not as just, you know, evident. And then you need to ponder, what is it? What do I really want? Is this here? I thought I wanted this, but do I really want that? Or can I adapt? Because you can always adapt and you can still change. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be fixed right now. That is not the idea here. So let's pull the message cards for you, Virgo. And again, I have shuffled these cards, so I do this randomly. Also, I'll put a timestamp in so you can navigate the video more easily. So this is the Wisdom of the Oracle. This is the Enchanted Map Oracle, and what I found, you may find this reading a little bit like philosophical or vague. This is the Spirit Animal Oracle deck. Anyway, you may find this reading a little bit vague and or philosophical, and I get that, because it is. Because sometimes when we are not aware of our own self-worth and we are in that period where everything is upside down, there's so much going on, but there's nothing concrete going on. It's more like thoughts and emotions that have to be dealt with, that have to be processed, insights, discoveries about yourself. They need to be, need to be processed, and they need to be either embraced or maybe you're pushing them away. It depends on what you want for yourself. To the sea. I feel that you are at sea. I'm going to get the booklet for this one, number 7, To the Sea. It means being in flow, returning to source, recognizing how pieces fit together. That's this here, that 10 of Cups, recognizing how pieces fit together. Also here, the 7 of Pentacles. So it feels like, yes, this tower moment, it had to happen. It had to happen, and the more you are in flow with things, even though you don't see shore yet around you, and you feel like you're completely at sea with no land in sight, and it's a bit like, oh my God, what's happening? Where am I going? Just trust that at a certain point, land will come, and you will reach that land. The spirit of place, that is about being in the here and now. And I feel that, together with To the Sea, it is also about flow and recognizing this moment, being in this moment fully present with the 9 of Pentacles, which we have the 7 of Pentacles, and we have, that Judgment card also. It's really something that don't let the tower overrule everything. So just flow from the tower moment onwards, so you become better. And then I love this card. It says, let it shine. I hope it is in the center. I hope, because my viewfinder fell away because of the electricity cut. And let yourself shine. Do that, yes. I feel here with your rebirthing here with the Judgment card, it's also about letting yourself shine. Where else? Ace of Cups, letting yourself shine, letting your heart see. And if people don't like it, then they just don't like it. It's nothing you can do about that. That is something that just happens, that people don't like your change, but it happens and that's their problem. So Virgo, this is your reading. I hope you liked it. I know it's a bit philosophical. I know it's a little bit like vague, not concrete. But some readings are just like that. I had a few of those. And I feel it has to do with, this energy of 2021 ending and getting ready for a new year in which we hopefully have different things going on than the 2 years we have lived now. 2020 and 2021, not the easiest of years. I personally do believe that 2022 will not be easy either, because we still have Pluto in a position that is going to go slowly to a critical degree of 29 degrees Capricorn. And it's not going to be easier. There's a lot at stake globally, and we feel that in our little lives as well. So, I just wanted to point that out. Anyway, thank you for being here. Subscribe, like, share, click the alarm bell so you know when other videos come out. If you want to win a tarot reading, go to the intro. I explain there how you can win a tarot reading, what you have to do for that. And then for the rest, there will be a sneak peek. And if you help me get to 500 subscribers, I will do a live and we can chat live. We can do a little bit of cards. You can ask me questions. We can do just a chat about the times we're living in, whatever. We'll see. We'll just free flow it. And we jam. Okay, that's it, Virgo. Bye for now. Thank you for being here.